Go live every day. I may end up doing that for this month here. Hey, Steph. Where's Casey? She's in her house. Can Sam fit in with her? No. No, I don't know if Sam fits in there at all. Honestly, he's never really tried. Hey, Nancy. Sam's never really tried to get into that house. Hey, Barney. What had for dinner? Just chicken fingers. Just threw some chicken fingers in the oven. How much beef do I think I could eat in 20 minutes? I will go with maybe a third of a pound. Maybe half a pound. Like maybe half a pound. We must increase our bust. Favorite cut of beef or steak? I don't know. Whatever's on sale. Free t-shirt if you have a cow. No, Elizabeth, I would not be able to do one of those 72 ounce. I would not be able to do a 72 ounce steak. Your fridge is running. Oh, Chantel's not at the airport. Better go catch it. Ah. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? We better let him out. Burger Time? No. I never played anything on Atari. I never had an Atari. My first console was the original Nintendo. That was my first video game console with the combo of Super Mario Brothers and fucking Duck Hunt with that goddamn dog. Annoyed me too, but I don't know why. Because of the dog valley. If you missed a shot, the dog would pop up and you want to shoot the dog. You want to shoot that goddamn dog for laughing at you every time. But you weren't allowed. Dog was such an asshole. Everybody who played Duck Hunt hated that dog valley. Like, hey, Comic Brook. I think that dog increased cat ownership. Howard the Duck Hunt. That's what I think. I think the dog from Duck Hunt increased cat ownership. When a Christmas present for Chantal? Depends on when it'll depend on when she comes back, Brooke. If she's back by Christmas, then yeah, I'll get her a present. If she's not back before Christmas, the hell am I supposed to get her? Rebecca, I mean, yes, the ideal job for me does not, like, the job that would be ideal for me does not exist. I'm aware that, like, the job that would be absolutely perfect, that, like, I would most want to do, does not exist. Because, like, my ideal job would be, like, overnight shift at a library. For the record, $15 an hour at 40 hours a week works out to $28,800 a year. That's what I was making. That's what I was making at Rogers. Like 30,000 a year. Average pay in Ontario. I mean, it's minimum wage. That's what minimum wage is. Yeah, minimum wage works out to $31,200 a year. $15 an hour. Yep, $15 an hour, 40 hours a week. I get a full-time job. Yeah, I keep doing YouTube as a side hustle. Voiceover work. Yeah, people keep suggesting it. I keep forgetting to look into that. Supplemental low work income with YouTube money. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up having to do. $1,000 for a pic of my butthole? No. Shannon, am I 100% sure you want to transition? I am actually, Shannon, as a matter of fact. Would I become a reaction channel that pays good? I don't think so. White Lotus? No. Just videos about detransitioners. I don't need to sell it. I don't need to watch those salad. Bring my own perspective to it. Again, there are people who have much more interesting perspectives than I do. I've got a very basic perspective. Yeah, I've got the perspective of a cishet white dude. A very basic, like, I've got a very basic perspective on it. Will I shave when I transition? Yes. Well, that's like my whole life. Like until relatively recently, I always thought of myself as cis. Like it's only very recently that I stopped thinking of myself that way. So like my perspective throughout my life until 4 years ago, until 4 or 5 years ago, yeah. my perspective of Star Trek came from being a cis-het white dude. I think that talking to a therapist is helping me. Maybe. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment on Wednesday. I actually do have a therapy appointment on Wednesday. I bought this. It's just like a journal that's spirited away. Little sketches of characters from the book or from the movie. I haven't really been using it. I haven't used it as much as I should, honestly. I should be making a heavier use of it. I just never really think of it. I never know what to write anyway. So yeah, it's got, stuff from the movie. The Radish Man. Do I like coloring? Not really. Yeah, I haven't really been making use of it. Positioning journal. Yeah, like I'm planning on using it as like a mental health journal. Hey, Rara. What Funko Pops do I have? 90s Storm. Take progress pics when I start hormones. Yeah, VK, that's like once I start hormones, I do kind of want to do a thing like where I take a photo every day. This is I like this one. 80s Punk Storm, aka Best Storm. Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, who is an awesome character, one of the coolest characters. This might actually be my favorite of the ones that I've got just because I really like her. Spider-Gwen, Sailor Mercury, Agent Carter, Amberlynn featuring me in her blog because it's largely irrelevant to me. You'd be my sugar mama, but you got no sugar. I know that feeling. Should have gotten the glass and recycled it. No. No, I do not believe in ghosts. And I do not think there's a ghost in the hallway. I mean, I can try brushing her. Don't get much fur off her by brushing her. Like brushing her, I don't really get a whole lot of fur off her. Yeah, a little bit, but not that much. Don't I have any French in the past I want to see? Not really. Here's one of these. Yeah. Yeah, they are good. I feel like for Casey, a regular comb would probably work better. Like a regular cat comb would probably work better for Casey. Just because of the way that she doesn't sit fucking still. And because she is still actually, like, honestly, she is actually a pretty frail cat at this point. From being 100 years old. But she's still clinging to life. Okay. She's still clinging to life, unfortunately. 3 cat combs. One of those distraction comb that my cat chews on while I brush her. Probably the way to go. All right, she's gone. She'll never die. With my luck. Where's Tub? Not sure where Sam is. Why do you want her to die? She knows what she did. Her room's actually pretty clean, Rebecca. Her room is actually cleaner than mine at this point, honestly. Like her room is cleaner than mine, I think. I desperately need to vacuum. It's been a good few months since I vacuumed in my room. I'm terrible. Wasn't clean. Like I said, it's cleaner than mine. Dust gathering on her wigs? No idea. She peed in my shoe? Not in mine. She never peed or pooped on any of my shoes, luckily. Last time I spoke to another human in person. I guess that probably would have been October 31st. But I didn't talk to you in person, Hamburger Eyes. Didn't I go to the grocery? Yeah, but I didn't really talk to the person. Like I didn't really talk to anybody about it. Like I didn't really talk to anybody at the grocery store. Bags, please, and on debit, and thank you. Need human interaction? No. Box situation. I've still got some big boxes to break down. I got big boxes to break down now. Would I meet someone off Tinder? Sure. But I'd have to go on Tinder. Did get a message about somebody liking me on Tinder. But not like I'm going to pay, so. I'll probably never know who it was. What dating apps have I done in the past? I mean, not many. I've done OK Cupid. I've done Plenty of Fish, and I've done Tinder. I think I have done I think I've signed up for a couple other like minor ones that I honestly don't even remember. Bumble. I think I did try Bumble and just like wasn't terribly impressed. Yeah, I think when I tried Bumble, I just had sort of like this. Well, this thing's fucking boring. I will confess, I think I'm probably like overly honest. Yeah. Hi, I like comics, Star Trek, TV movies, and movies and cats. Uh, so yeah, uh, have to lie dating it. Yeah, that's the problem. Stuff King. I don't lie. Like I actually like on my profile, my dating profile, I actually mentioned that I have depression. Also, that I don't like children and don't want any, and that I'm scared of dogs. So yeah, don't try to mention. No, I mentioned that I am exploring. I also mentioned that I'm exploring my gendered identity. Don't tell people you're depressed. I mean, like, my attitude is like I don't feel like bullshitting. I just don't feel like trying to bullshit. So yeah, I just like I say flat out, gotta lie. No, I have no interest in lying about it. Who would want to date a lie? Yeah, I mean, like they're gonna find out. One of the reasons that I actually mentioned on my profile that I have depression, it honestly strikes me as as actually being a good conversation starter. Like, believe it or not, like that strikes me as actually being a conversation starter because a lot of people have mental health issues. So I had depression. Oh wow, I have OCD, or I have BPD. Wow, yeah, cool. Let you write the profile? No, a lot of people have. Yep, depression is up there in all-time conversations. There's 9/11 and abortion rates, but I mean, like a lot of people have mental health issues, and a lot of people like bonding over their mental health issues. People like people are able to bond over that shit. So yeah, I think that's a big part of why I actually have a list on my profile that I have depression is just because it does mean that other people who like that if a woman who has mental health issues of her own comes across my profile, it's something where they can be like, hey, yeah, I suffer depression as well. Yeah, they'd be like, hey, I get depression as well. You taking any medication for it right now? Oh well, I'm not taking any right now because I want to wait until I've got a GP. So I have just one doctor that I talk to about my medication every time I need to get it adjusted, rather than having to talk to a different one at the clinic each time. Rebecca, well, good job that I'm not looking to drop panties. I'm just good man. I do. I include like I like comics. I like Star Trek. I like Studio Ghibli movies. Like I'm not overly interested. Like I don't really care that much one way or the other right now. Like I don't really care whether I'm dating right now. Like it doesn't make a difference to me if I'm dating right now. That's something funny on my profile, but I'm not funny. Do I have any advice for incels? Yeah. Women don't owe you jack shit, and women are not the reason you're not getting dates. Sometimes you need to know the demographics before you talk about licking buttholes. All my viewers are of legal age for talking about buttholes. I mean, barely any of my viewers are even under 25. Oh, hey, Barney. How important is personal hygiene? Yeah, I would say fairly important. I want them to keep themselves generally pretty clean. They don't necessarily have to shower daily, but would I lick my partner's butthole? Absolutely not, produce. Absolutely not. Produce? Yep. Yep, my first girlfriend. Tried going down on her. She smelled terrible. Have I had a finger up my ass before? No, I have not. Eat the wheelchairs. Uh, I don't think Chantel left any wheelchairs. And I wouldn't eat them even if she did. Their box mapping out in the front yard. Lots of Prince Albert piercings. They seem painful. Have I used to sex with my girlfriends now? No, I did do once or twice. Like back when I was young, I would do like sex chats on one or two on online on like AIM or something like that. There's once or twice that I did sex chats on AIM or whatever. Yes, Rebecca. I started the Kia about a week ago. Right? I don't know, like 5.5 inches that I got off on Cybering. Yeah, but I was young. I was 17. I get off from fucking anything. Honestly, I like when I did those Cybering experiences, I think I might have even been younger than 17. I was probably like 15. Did I got off looking at the Sears catalog? Probably.
Alright, I wanna live in freedom. I wanna dance with my demons. I wanna drink for no reason and celebrate every season. Yeah, call my place the kingdom. Cause I got what you need.
Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like what you see, please buy my merch. Link in the description below.